attempted robbery, actually. And
I will take the Yijing teapot with the gold trim.
An excellent choice. I hope you will find what you seek at the ceremony. And do come to see me once you've taken care of business.
I'll need to find a Kosode to complete my disguise before I
Downtown Memphis at the Western leaves at least one man shot. We in the heart of downtown Memphis. Not too long ago, dropped a video and he was saying how a lot of this guy and young brothers out there, which he right. And what happened was it was a situation that took place where some guys tried to rob something. And the guys ended up, one of the guys ended up being killed. So I don't know if this is sparking from that or if this is a total different situation, but I will say this. Y'all gotta stop stunning in front and flaunt with all that money and that jewelry, especially when y'all go to cities like Memphis and shit like that y'all not familiar with. It's bad enough to do it in a city where you're from. You can get got anywhere. But y'all going to these different places that's foreign to y'all. Y'all are aliens out here. Y'all don't really know what's going on. Y'all might have one or two big heads in the city that, y'all are checked in with. Y'all feel like y'all safe because y'all with these people. But at the end of the day, all of the security in the world can't help you, man. These people really want to get you and not let you make it out their city. I want y'all to keep that in y'all head. Because to an extent, these people are allowing y'all to come into the city, handle whatever business y'all got to handle, and then leave the city. Don't get it misconstrued. Because a lot of people get it misconstrued like you're doing all of this and moving like this by your own merit. To an extent, you are. But the president even got popped a couple times. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker want the Pope, they gonna get him. Like, you ain't safe. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got to stay off these cameras, man, because this shit is gonna happen to you. We see that. It's 2025. Ain't nobody playing in no type of way. Niggas want bodies. Niggas want to try to rob you. Niggas want an easy lick. Ain't nothing sweet out here. I don't give a fuck where you go. Ain't nothing sweet. All that trying to think your shit sweet and trying to underestimate people and all of that. It's them days. No, ain't no more underestimate nobody out here. Straight up. Y'all can keep underestimating people and keep doing this shit that y'all doing on these cameras, flashing this money. And all of this shit right here, y'all gonna keep being the topic of the goddamn conversation because y'all gonna keep being in these blogs for dying, getting robbed, going to the hospital, getting locked up, murdered by y'all. This shit is gonna keep on happening. I'm gonna be honest. Because y'all making y'allself an easy target. Frank Lucas said something, or Denzel said something in the movie American Gangster. He said the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. And I truly do believe that for a lot of reasons. But for the main reason is because the loudest one in the room is the one that exposes himself. Now, normally the loudest one in the room is being loud because that's a defense mechanism. And he really ain't got what he say he got. But sometimes, a lot of times, the loudest one in the room is the one in the room, and that's why he's that loud. And he be the first motherfucker to get knocked off, robbed, or something to happen to because he's letting everybody know what.
Turn your ideas into video with AI. Add your branding, customize your subtitles, and resize for any platform instantly. Then share it with the boss. And be ready to do it again. Think creating video is hard? Not with Veed. Powered by the AI players you know.
the other day I was talking to one of my friends, and somehow in the midst of conversation, we started talking about the stress of like bills being due, especially when you're in between paychecks. One of his solutions for himself was Empower, and he started telling me about how you can get instant cash. I hit him with the what? That's crazy. Obviously didn't believe him and was just a tad skeptical. So I had to try it out for myself just to see what he was talking about. So I go to their site, and there it is. You can get up to $300 with their cash advance feature. And the way that bills are relentless right now, I was just hoping this is true. So all I had to do was just download the Empower app. I had to put in a few personal details. And one thing that hit me that I could not believe was that there was no credit check. I'm always down for no credit check. You have no idea. So there I go putting in the application, and I'm like,
he's basically asking you, hey, come get it. If you can't come get it, you weak as hell. You ain't no shit. Real talk. It's a lot of rap news going on out here. You know, the Yellow Beezy situation just occurred. A week before last, we were dealing with the Lil Ronnie situation. 9 times out of 10, it may come out in the Lil Ronnie situation that he had money put on his head as well. Like we hearing that, you know, Yellow Beezy was the one that allegedly put the money on the head of Mo 3. We got Lil Durk locked up, you know, murder for hire. So feds are actually, and the police, they wrapping these murder for hires up. They tired of these young guys getting this money and putting these bags on people's heads, getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? This actually has been going on. I talked about Durk and, you know, not to go too deep into it, but it's been alleged that, you know, Durk has been doing that for a minute. You know, I'm not the prosecutor or the judge or the police, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this ain't something that the police that wasn't in the precinct, this ain't something that wasn't in the street, that hasn't been in the street for a long time. You know, people were saying that King Von had something to do with FBT Duck dying, you know? He came in and he passed out 100,000. So it's like, these murder for hire plots, man. Police are trying to get people out the way with these murder for hire plots. And just rap in general, you know, being a rapper should be considered one of the most dangerous jobs in America right now, because you're hearing about a lot of rappers losing their life and going to jail. You know, even if you do catch a case like that and go to jail and end up beating the case, believe me, I know that shit can really throw your momentum off. You know, fighting the case for 2, 3, 4, 5 years can really throw your momentum off. You know, I'm a witness of that myself. But I am here to tell y'all, speaking on another topic, that I will be out of July. So y'all will see me for the 4th of July. There won't be no more going back in here and all that. I'll be out on the 4th of July, y'all will be there. Anyway, get the sauce walking, man. Y'all got the rap sauce different now. Y'all see that it's man, watch out.
That must be a non-bun ship. How many more will cross the sea?
These men are trying to meet up with teenagers online. Do you consider they fix this?
I'm Skate Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit, and these are the dangers of your kids using the internet unsupervised. I hope you brought your appetite because we've got a lot of predator pasta to dish out here. Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. Quick announcement before we get this video started. As of recently, YouTube has been just wilding out, deleting many videos on this channel, and I just want to say if you're looking for any particular video and you can't find it on this channel, it will be on my Rumble. So be sure to give me a follow on Rumble. And while you're at it, be sure to follow me on all the other social medias. Links will also be in the description down below. And that's pretty much it. Some of those residents being teens vulnerable to solicitation from online predators. We conducted an investigation to find out just how easily this could happen. We set up an online profile, posted as a teen girl, and attempt to scout out any potential predators. Only to come across this Ralph fellow. He's the latest suspect in our investigations. His name may be Ralph, but I like to call him Wreck-It Ralph. He doesn't have any ties to the Disney character, but he did wreck his life when he drove over 2 hours to our state to meet who he thought was a 13-year-old girl. Ralph was a very bad boy, I guess you could say. He's currently going through a divorce with his soon-to-be ex-wife, and he has kids of his own. I wonder what they would think of this. When he arrived, he peeked through the dorm window and spotted our security guard.
Yep.
Bro,
Yeah, what's up?
But even that didn't stop him from
these niggas gonna wait for me to go to sleep, come banging on the door and start screaming and shit.
Oh.
He was just seeing things.
The little bitch.
Thought that the place was haunted.
Oh.
In fact, he was so spooked when he
I said, well, fuck it, I'm backing up.
that he couldn't even hold his
I
bladder.
understand that. I be hating when that happens.
It is what it is, though.
Yeah. Plus, it's all good because, trust me, you don't want to waste the day away sleeping anyway, most likely. Unless you just want to sleep. Which ain't nothing really wrong with either. I just can't believe it's so hard to find a job nowadays.
A tea ceremony will require a... Hello.
Like, nigga, when I went to look for a job, nigga, it's so hard to get a job. Like, the job that I work at, I only got it because they hire people every day. If that job wasn't hiring people every day, then niggas would be fucked.
1 week? I can't wait that long.
Blame the pirates. They stopped the shipment of silk from being delivered. All Kosode makers are in the same boat.
What about the fabrics you have on display?
Those are just for show.
And if I brought you some silk?
Well, I could make the Kosode in 1 day, but unless someone deals with the pirates, you'll have to wait for the next shipment of silk.
People like Ralphie here. This is what I'm getting at. He chatted with this alleged 13-year-old girl.
Damn, that nigga was caught for the 3rd time. That nigga was caught for the 3rd time, nigga. Jesus.
I can't
Somebody
make
help
Kosode
this
without
man.
silk.
Which is not so much a social media ad, rather.
Nothing can compare to Sakai Kosode.
We didn't know too much about Ralph.
That again, playing with these, they talk
Married and had kids himself.
four, 5 times.
But you know what's crazy, Trey? You can't, I don't think you can drive none of these boats. They got all these boats right here, but you can't drive them. You gotta swim in, oh, there you go.
stick to the shadows. I don't want trouble.
You won't win.
That silk belongs in Sakai. I will free it from these pirates.
Yo, Trey. Whenever you play, if you ever decide to play it again, I change the buttons back to you know, like fighting with the yeah, because the buttons that I use, they're just too many conflicted with other buttons. Like when I try to crouch, I can't crouch because that button is my fight button. I can't do this because that button is my other button. So it's like I just had to change everything back.
Yeah, I feel it. I just know.
Oh, I got it or no? I don't.
And after seeing this, you would think anyone in Ralph's position would be impressed. That not Ralph. Even after complete
I have silk. You can keep what's left of it if you make me a
and he was
in one day.
just seeing things.
Of course, of
His
course.
desire
Yeah.
in seeing this
Which
13-year-old
silk?
girl
There's some nice
so
resins
much
there.
stronger
What
than
about black?
his belief
I like black.
in what
There's
his eyes
black
and
silk from Zanamban. You know, the Portuguese? Not as fine as Chinese silk, but some might find it exotic.
So once we knew that Ralph was convinced, and he was on his way back up to the forge to meet this 13-year-old
I will follow
girl,
your
we
advice.
fired up
A
the
red
cameras and
kosode.
got into
Good
position.
choice. I'll get to work.
Yeah, I'll let you talk to him for like.
This is my best work yet. I hope it brings you success at your tea ceremony.
I'm sure it will. Thank you.
See for me right there. I have a couple
My
of questions here
training in
for you.
disguise are complete.
If you wouldn't mind.
Now, back to House Imai.
What's your name? Ralph. Ralph what? Do you have your ID on you, Ralph?
That boy Trey about to fall back to sleep. I'm telling you.
Where is it? Okay. Well, I just have a couple of questions here for you. So, what brings you here today? Me too.
Probably good in a bit.
Becca. And how old is Becca? 57.
That nigga said 13.
That nigga said 57.
Meet her. And does he think it's okay for a 57-year-old man to meet a 13-year-old girl? Maybe that's one of the ghosts there.
You must change into the kosode before I present you to father.
I was like,
I'll have a
wait, I
servant
just came
help
over
you
here to
dress.
tell her parents what she was doing.
Yeah, I seen that too. I seen a dude say that. I seen a few of them say that. But there was a dude that just got caught doing that was like our age. He was like our age, and he have a daughter and a son or something like that. And he said exactly what you said. He said, I ain't doing that, man. I just came to come see to make sure, and then I was gonna text her mom and let her mom know.
Shigure?
What's up with
Yes,
the wiener
Master
bitches?
so cute.
Come closer.
I got those off Google.
My side is
I'm
not
doing
what
what
it
y'all
was.
doing.
What? Some idiot tried to recreate the mass shooting from way back in the day. They went on a shooting spree 10 minutes ago.
I'm not surprised.
Or not
The
10 minutes ago,
Wasoya
but
could secure the contracts you brought us.
Niggas stay shooting shit up every day.
I managed the most prosperous warehouse in Sakai when I was not much older than you.
Yes.
Very good.
Nah, it was in 2024.
Did you receive the request from
That's
Lord
when it happened.
Nobunaga
September
direct?
2020. Yeah, September
I haven't
24.
had the honor of meeting him. I've only dealt with his agents.
Yes. That is how he would have arranged it. What is the name of this agent?
He told me his name was Chuta.
I do not know him, but I will. Now tell me, what is the purpose of the tea ceremony?
When I think about the trenches.
It's your boy, man. Come on now. Yeah, that was mine.
The tea ceremony is a way of honoring the four virtues.
You follow the teaching of Senno Rikyu?
I am still learning and would welcome further instruction.
Master Rikyu puts much on philosophy. But equally important is food.
Oh yeah, Trey, you seen what happened?
By
Hey,
respecting the
that
ritual,
nigga Tommy went catch a
we owe that
predator on the
experience.
24th of December,
understand.
nigga.
Good.
He went catch a
I'm pleased to
predator
say
on
I was able
December
to find 3 other
24th on
women with
Christmas
similar
Eve
interests.
when they was
Forgive
like
me, Master
he
Soji.
and his
But Lord
wife was home
Mitsuhide
when they
arrived
caught him.
unannounced. He
That
insists
nigga
on
wife kicked
speaking
him
with
out.
you.
Now, the funniest
Send
when I
him
seen him
in.
caught this black dude and his wife was like, "Why are you out of your cotton picking mine?"
Yeah, that one. I seen another one where they pulled up to the 7-Eleven and the dude was supposed to talk to Tommy, and that nigga wife pulled
My
up on a bike
apologies, Master
because Tommy
Senno.
already
But
called
I
her and
must
told her to come to
excuse myself from
7-Eleven.
your ceremony in 3 days' time.
That nigga was mad.
I
He was
took Lord
like, "But I'm not gonna
Nobunaga
fucking
tonight.
do it. I
Your
already
absence will
do."
sadden us, Lord Mitsuhide. Though, it is odd
Damn.
that he who requested your seat should so abruptly take it away.
Who
Tommy
can
said, "So
anticipate
why the
such
hell
a
was you in her
brilliant,
window last night then?"
unpredictable mind?
Indeed, I shall express my regrets to Lord Nobunaga
That boy
in
said,
that
"I
letter.
wasn't in the window. I
Come,
just
I
drove
will
through the
convey
parking
them.
lot."
And I've left gifts with your
That
host's
nigga
steward.
wife was mad. She was just like, "How
Apologies for
could
the
you?" Blah blah blah. She
inconvenience.
jumped in the
Your
car and
acts
dipped.
of generosity are always appreciated.
That's be true, man.
Did you recognize that man?
No. Should I?
That was Akechi Mitsuhide,
I always think
one of
those are
Lord
funny though.
Nobunaga's generals.
The ones when they
Is
get
that why
caught
you
and be
wanted me
like,
to stay?
"I was trying to
You believe
save
he's
her.
connected to these
I was
crimes?
trying to
I
save
didn't listen
her."
until I have
That shit's so
evidence.
funny to me. I
Sometimes
always laugh
I
at the
search
ones when
beyond
they try to
qualifications.
save her.
You don't trust
But
her?
it's like, how
You
was you
have
trying to save her
captured my
when you saying that
interest.
you gonna stick your dick in her mouth?
Do
You
not
gonna fuck her
presume
tight
to
little
have
pussy?
earned more than that. The
That's
guests
what
will
you
gather in the
said,
garden
man.
ahead of the ceremony.
You said it
You may join
before.
them there.
You pulled up, so now it's real. That nigga Tommy, he a menace.
I cannot uncensor on YouTube for various reasons. And I have a Facebook page, PC Unit, and I'm also on Rumble. I will link all my socials in the pinned comment down below. Let me guys know what you guys think of this sketch and leave a comment down below for any feedback. Okay?
Hello.
The nigga's gone.
I am Shigure. It's nice to meet you.
I am Otama. You must be new to Sakai. You haven't caught up with our fashion.
The nigga's
I
gonna be
am not
mad
so
as shit.
interested in decoration, unless it involves ornamented teppo.
Yeah, I can't
Much is
wait.
clear.
You
They
are
get caught
friends
up.
with the
They be,
Imai?
oh
Our families
my
have known each
god.
other for years. How did you gain entry to this coveted event?
I trained under Master Senno Rikyu.
So,
It is as Master Sokyu says. Sen no Rikyu doesn't discriminate.
No. He's tired of teaching children with no other virtue than their name.
There's something about you that doesn't fit. Peasant with a piece of earth. Or a cat with a silver coin.
What did you say?
You stink of the countryside. Go back to your farm before you get hurt. I've said all I need to say to you.
He better remember that.
Hello. We have not met.
I am Shigure. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I am Milady Satoko. I was unaware they allowed children at these ceremonies.
Master Sokyu has graciously invited me so that I might learn from cultured people like yourself.
Forgive me. My uncle says I had to grow up before I could learn manners. I'm here on my husband's behalf, but I'd rather be hunting.
Oh, what do you hunt?
Bandits.
Bandits?
They are a scourge on our land. My maidservants are trained with the Teppo, and we deliver swift justice to those who loot and steal.
But what of those who steal to feed their families? Or to take back what once was theirs?
Theft is the most base and cowardly of crimes. No one should steal unless they are prepared to pay with their life. But this is hardly a fitting subject for this event. Excuse me while I contemplate this cherry tree.
Good evening.
Oh no, who is it?
I am Shigure.
From one climber to another, it is worth the extra effort for a better kosode.
There was a shortage of silk.
Still, you must find a way. You don't settle in Sakai, you make your claim. I mean no disrespect. I am Wakasa. You may have heard of me?
I've only recently arrived, but I would love to learn more about one so famous.
You have good instincts. Trust them. I am something of a legend in the making. I have my sights on Sakai. I wasn't born here, and some find my manner bold. Are they polite or plain-spoken in... Where did you say you are from?
I was in Nagasaki before coming to Sakai.
Ah. Tu deves falar português.
Oh wow, the game just froze on me. Damn, this shit really froze on the nigga.